Hey y'all, welcome back to the journey. So as you can see, it's still Winter Wonderland around here. So it's actually about to get really wet. Which, well, we actually have some more ice, another ice storm coming through. And telling you, it's causing havoc. I'm trying to get stuff done out of the property because no power out there yet, and we only got hand tools, having to work outside, and yeah, having a wife that hates cold weather. Well, I mean, her medical conditions, you know, she does have fibromyalgia. So if you don't know what that is, it is like a nerve disorder type thing. So, you know, she constantly in pain, but she does have medication that helps with that. But the thing with that too is part of her other things that she has along with that is it's really hard to regulate her body temperature. So with that is once she gets cold, it's really hard for her to get warm again. So even getting inside into the heat or whatever, it doesn't matter. She's still just sitting there shivering. You know, a lot of times I'll go and hold on to her or whatnot, but when it's weather like this, it's really hard on her. So we just don't go out into it. All right. So, but bring it over here. So this is where the truck was stuck. And it's still nice and soupy. It's called the swamp for a reason, or the bog, I guess is what he called it, the bog. But we're actually going to come down here to the creek. Let's go check out and see what the creek looks like. I haven't been down there in a while, and just know that we've been calling around getting some prices on some products, and I actually found a local person that can deliver me some gravel. So it's that same type of gravel that we had brought in, or that the county brought in to put onto those culverts. And so it's the same product because he'd be getting it from the same quarry. And it's a driveway gravel, but it's also mixed in with some of like the dust from whenever they're grinding up the rocks and cutting them down. So it kind of has like a slurry in it almost, but whenever it gets all compacted down, whew, it's almost like a concrete. So it's nice, but when it gets wet, it becomes kind of like muddy. So it has its pros and cons. Right? I think as long as you have a good base layer down and it gets really compacted down really good, that is good stuff. But the county uses it on the county roads. Does okay. Got a feeder. I don't think he even used that feeder last season. Might have to snatch it from him. But yeah, let's come down here to the creek and see what we can see. Ooh, well, I'm not gonna walk through that area. I thought I could get through right here, but I forgot he has a fence right there. Here, you look, you might be able to listen. Yeah, so that's fine. I'll walk down here to the end and see. Ooh, look. Tracks. But not in season. And then This is also some of the same stuff that we were dealing with over at the property with the ice and the snow, but check it out. That came from up there. Big old chunk of that cedar came down. Yep. And I can tell my buddy was already out here because he doesn't walk though, he drives his truck. But that's okay because his truck's a little bit newer, has 4-wheel drive that works. And he also knows this property a lot better than I do. So he kind of knows where to drive and where not to. But, oh, let's come down here and check it out. So this right here is actually the area. So you can see back there's a field. That's where you go back to hunt. So he's actually got a few feeders and stuff back there all set up. But this is where, you know, most times they bring the tractor through here. We brought the Jeep through here, but I don't think we'd be able to get the Jeep through here right now. Plus the water's nice and deep. Normally when we come through here, that water's, I mean, you're almost able to walk through the rocks to get through there. With all the rain that's been coming and all this snow that has melted, and then now the ice, it's it's flowing pretty good. I just love that sound. Just yeah, the nice sound of the creek. And I'm so thankful that we actually have a creek on our property as well. And one of these days we'll get over there to just get some good video, some good pictures and whatnot. But you can even come over here and just look. It basically splits off from the main creek over there. Has another little section that comes up here and just comes around this big old tree. That tree don't mind. And hey, if you guys haven't been following us over on our side channel, so yeah, we have a side channel, and it's supposed to be more for stuff like this, you know, just the chit chat. That way we can spend more time with, you know, the building aspect and just getting some good shots without all this talk. But man, this week, plus January is a long week, right? Or a long month. And whenever you're retired military and that's your sole income, you know, that was a 4.5, almost 5 weeks before getting paid again. So, whew, it was rough. It was rough. But February is a short month. You only got 3.5 weeks before we get paid again. So, and another thing that is really helpful is Gladys found a check. A check we didn't know we had, and pretty good amount. Is actually a refund whenever we got our is the Veterans United. That's who we got our VA loan through when we were in Virginia for the house that was there. And we got a refund from that whenever we sold it. Didn't even know it was coming. But we'd had that check, I guess it's September. And she just found it. Didn't even know what it was. So, oh man, that was a thankful surprise. And like I was saying, if you didn't know that we had a side channel, it's the Daily Scuttlebutt with IFF, or Ivy's Family Factotum. And it just allows us to be able to talk. It's just a daily vlog, Monday through Friday. That's all we do. We just get in there, we talk. That way I don't have to do this on this channel. You know, we're able to just give you guys more content, less talk. But with the weather, yeah, with the weather like this, it's hard to give you that content. Like I said, I don't mind getting out in the cold. I don't mind getting out and working. But Gladys can't do this. She can't get out. And she wants to be able to get out and help, you know. But she knows the limits of her body, of what she can do and can't do. And, but we posted out a video too on the Daily Scuttlebutt talking about, you know, the check, the lovely check. Like I said, I've been calling around and getting some prices on the gravel. Got a really good price. 20 tons driveway gravel for less than 500 bucks. And you can't beat that. So we're gonna get that over to the property. We're gonna get a few culverts, get that going. I know we've been talking about it, but y'all, I ain't got a tractor. You see this? The ground's frozen. I gotta come out and dig on the property with shovels and pickaxes and all that goodness. So it's hard to do when it's frozen. But anyway, I'm getting back over to the house. I just wanted to go check out the creek. Man, look at this. Power line for the RV. It's underneath a lake of ice. This is all ice. Look, even though it's cracking. I'm walking on it. Woo. Don't fall. All right, don't fall. But RV's doing good. Anyway, make sure you guys are checking out all those links we have down in the description. It's greatly appreciated. You know, share us out to your friends. We would like to be able to grow. And, you know, watching the content, giving us that thumbs up, doing all those things helps with that algorithm thing. You know, but we've already said that we're going to be posting a video every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Trying to go live on Tuesdays when we can. Obviously this week it didn't happen because Arkansas decided it wanted to have its winter already. So, but we definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure you're thanking a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. Whew. We'll see y'all on Monday. All right, y'all. Bye-bye now.